What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the Reality Kingdom, where we put the real in reality or whatever, period.
Period.
I'm your host, Pharaoh. We're joined by our wonderful co-host, Lee baby.
Pharaoh, baby.
How you feeling about this episode, honey?
How you feel about the episode, honey?
I feel disappointed in a lot of people. No, I wouldn't say disappointed. Disappointed would make it seem like I gave a fuck. Didn't really. I would say that I don't even know how to feel.
Let's just say Sophie, Savannah, and Rizzo. I mean, at this point, Rizzo and Savannah are stumping to the end, and everyone is allowing them to do so. Savannah has been the target for now 2 rounds in a row. 2 rounds in a row. It has been a few others as well, but 2 rounds in a row now officially, and yet to go home. Her perception is building greater and greater as this threat that cannot be taken out. And every time there's an opportunity to get this girl out, they don't even take it. She about to go on an immunity run on you bitches now that Sophie S is out of here. That's the real gag of it all. Rizzo still has this idol. I did mention on the phone, how impressive is it that he still has his idol when no one seems to care that he has it?
Right.
Because at this point, ain't nobody even bringing it up no more except him, seem like.
Right. Really. I don't know. It's like, in my mind, it should be more impressive. I feel like everything about Rizzo's game is the most impressive, in my opinion.
He does have the most impressive.
He's had the most influence on all of these votes. He was the reason that Sage and Jawan flipped back to Rizzo and Savannah's side when they did the split tribals. And then he controlled the last vote, the previous vote, to make sure that they got out Jawan. And then this vote again, it's like he's been controlling the narrative of who's going home, I'd say the last 4 rounds, which is damn near since Merge started. So for me, I feel like it's impressive.
The controlling factor for sure. If we're talking outwitting, outplaying, outlasting, I think that he's presented a lot of those qualities. His hardest thing is right now, it seems like he wants to go all the way to the end with Sophie and Savannah. I don't think he beats Savannah right now, only because her perception is huge. She is like the giant that everyone wants to take down. If Savannah is in that final 3 with him, it's going to be hard for him to beat her. It's going to be hard for him to beat her. And he's not really looking at targeting her, it seems like, at least for right now. We still have a few, a lot of game left in a sense. So it could happen.
I agree. That's what it's giving. It's giving he just doesn't see
Zach says they think Rizzo is the next Boston Rob / Russell Hantz. Now, here's where I think, and maybe it's because he's young, I personally feel like, and I like Rizzo a lot. I think he's one of the more entertaining parts of this season. I don't necessarily feel like he has the charisma of a Boston Rob or a Russell Hantz. And that's not to say that he's not as good as players as them, because even Russell Hantz lost twice, But there is a certain charisma you have to be a dominating player in this game, or like a returning player. And I'm like, maybe it's because of his age, but I don't feel like personally connected to Rizzo in any way. I don't know if the tribe feels any different. Y'all have been watching the exit interviews. I usually forget to watch them, honestly, if I'm being honest. I don't know. What are the people saying in the exit interviews? Are they mentioning Rizzo as someone that they're talking to a lot and getting personally connected to? Because I just feel like if I were voting and it was the big 3, I'd be like, Savannah is a countess. I have to vote her.
Yeah. And it's just the energy thing. And it really just is perception is reality. This entire time, we're targeting Savannah. And they're not worried about Rizzo. They're not, like you said earlier, they don't care about his idol either. It's like, he doesn't seem like the person who was being this dominating antithesis. It seems like Savannah is the antithesis. But when you really rewatch the season, I wonder how the voters, like the tribal, what is it called? The jury. I wonder how the jury feels now that they're watching, because I feel like if you're on that island, you can't understand the intricacies of what Riz God is doing. But watching it as a viewer, to me, Savannah hasn't done anything strategy-wise that I can name. I can't name one thing Savannah did that wasn't just social maneuvering. at all, but I can name multiple rounds that Riz God has orchestrated. So it's like, if I was a juror and I voted Savannah, which honestly at this point it feels like I probably would have. She just feels like the winner. She feels like someone who deserves it. But if I watch this back and hypothetically, let's say Riz God is in the end with Savannah and I voted Savannah over him, I think I would be like, ooh, sorry, I got that million because you're eating this up. That's how I feel. And someone in the chat said, what did they say? They said Rizzo is like Spencer with a little more personality. You know what? I feel like you're saying what I feel like the jury is feeling. I feel like the jury sees him as Spencer. The issue is he's not like Spencer. Spencer had no control ever. Spencer was always at the beck and call of other people. He was struggling. He was trying to fight his way to the end. Even when he was on the season with Jeremy, it's like he wasn't really running anything. In my opinion, Rizzo seems like Spencer, but in reality, he is quotations Boston Rob. He is quotations Russell. In reality, he is doing all of the strategic movement, but he feels like that scrappy little person over there who's just surviving. He's not just surviving. He has his idol this whole time.
And
had to use it. Like, he's not what it seems like he is, you know?
And that's why perception is reality, you know, in these type of games, because I feel like if I'm putting myself in their shoes, do they know that Rizzo is the one orchestrating these eliminations?
Exactly.
Like, of course, we know because we have the bird's eye view, but do they know that in detail? Because from what I'm seeing, all they're saying is that Savannah is a huge threat and she hasn't went home yet. They're not mentioning Rizzo being a threat. They're not mentioning his idol. So I'm like, are they in the game recognizing that Rizzo is doing all of this? I don't think that they do. So when it comes to a vote, I'm curious as to where the jury is going to go because we're not really sure how they're being perceived. All I know is that, like I said, Savannah is definitely being perceived as a huge threat that clearly can't be taken out.
Very much so. So let's get into the episode. We start off the episode. Not Dallas, you're going home. We start off the episode and Riz God is explaining why he did his little fake idol thing. He says something like he wanted Christina to use hers. But Christina was doing that.
Girl, wrong. She was so trigger happy to use that. Girl, used it all the way wrong. It is what it is. It is what it is.
Yeah. The chat is also making a good point. They're like, it's just no way that Savannah and Riz God are making final three. Yeah, I mean, at first I felt the same way, but as every round passes, that they keep not taking the shot, because at this point it's top 6. Sophie S is gone. It's top 6. Savannah is so good at these immunities and Rizzo has an idol. They're probably not going home next round. The only thing would be is if one of them clips the other. But every time Rizzo says, I want Savannah in the end, I'm like, I don't even know if they're going to do it because he wants her in the end so badly. It's like, that's the part that's getting me. But they shouldn't. They should both take each other out. I feel like they're each other's biggest competition, potentially. So Rizzo should be targeting Savannah soon, and Savannah should be targeting Rizzo soon. But the time, baby, y'all time for to be up, you know?
That's why I'm like so scared for Sophie, because we're going to get into it, but her bringing it up this episode, big Sophie, and then not going through with it. Now, to be real, she didn't have a choice because Sage was so personally affected by the situation with Sophie S. But, you know, Sophie B, she definitely needs to turn on at least one of them to get some credit in this jury, because both right now... Really... she is sitting next to 2 giants.
This next tribal council, she should be using her knowledge of power to take Rizzo's idol. My thing is, and use it, literally, and take him out. She should be using her knowledge of power, getting his idol at top 6, and voting him out. That
would move. Gag the live big Sophie.
Exactly what she should do. But what it sounds like is she's going to take Steven's advantage. And it's like, that would be silly. His fucking block a vote that she doesn't even know what it is. That's the thing. She doesn't even know what advantage he has. You know Rizzo has an idol.
If she takes that damn block a vote.
Hey, she wants to lose. If she doesn't steal the idol from Rizzo, she wants to lose the game, in my opinion, because we immediately see her knowing that she's in this awkward position between Rizzo and Savannah, being up underneath Rizzo and Savannah. So it's like, that would make me assume you're going to take his idol. You know he has an idol. You have another powers, but no one knows. Take his idol. You undermine him completely like that. That's how you undermine him immediately. So if she doesn't do it, that would be crazy. But we'll see. So Sophie, little Sophie, the other Sophie, she is doing damage control because she had just flipped on Sage and Steven and Christina, and they all thought that she was with them. We said last week it was a bad move. It clearly was. Well, that's the thing. We didn't know, but we were feeling like it was a bad move. And it clearly was, because once again, you are entering the bottom of a tribe. But also, you pissed Sage off so much that Sage doesn't even want to work with her. She tries to reprimand with Sage, and Sage is like, and she tells Diamond she don't give a fuck. She's not fucking with her.
It truly is both of their faults because in this situation, Sophie has had really no reason to betray Sage the way that she did, especially sticking with this group that just turned on her. We literally said last week or the week before, this group will turn on Sophie S. They will do it. They will. And it's not smart to put all of her eggs in that basket. She should have kept a relationship with Christina and Steven, Juwan, and Sage. And last week, she could have used that to take one of them out and probably beast out these immunities like a boss. Okay. And I don't think she would have went home this week if she did that move last week at all. And then we have Sage this week where it's like, yes, girl, you got screwed over, but let's revert back to the original plan. Savannah is the threat here. And this makes me go back to the Sage situation. Were you targeting Sage because she was this great player, or were you targeting Shannon?
Savannah.
Were you targeting Shannon because she was a great player, or were you targeting Shannon because you didn't like Shannon? Because all of a sudden, it's no longer Savannah, who she also does not like. It's now Sophie, who recently screwed her over. That needs to go home. Girl, you can't lead with your emotion. Yes, it'll give you some iconic moves like taking down Shannon, but it's not going to get you to win, girl. You have to sometimes work with people who screwed you over, especially in Survivor. Like, it's not that cut and dry. You need to vote in blocks. So it's like her having this strong opinion this week is crazy. You already have the trust of Christina and Steven over Sophie S. So it's like, if need be, the girl can go next round and other people will still be interested because she is a big threat. Like,
literally. Too emotional, extremely emotional, and it fucked her up because the exact thing she was telling Sophie S is the exact thing she just allowed happen. Because she told Sophie S, "Oh, you're just gonna let Savannah win the game. Now Savannah won the game. Now it's over. Savannah won the game, and then this round you can take out Savannah again, and now you're letting her win the game. It's like, if Savannah wins, baby, it's your fault too. Look at what you did. You have no reason to play this game not to win. You were out on this island starving and dying and hungry and stanky. Your armpits is smelly and you're tired and you're hungry and you can't breathe and you can't walk. You can't catch the chickens. You're playing all these immunity challenges. You're going through these vote swaps. People are betraying you. For you to decide to lose because you're mad, like, you really cannot get on this show and play this game if your emotions are going to be so overpowered to where you can't think how badly you're going to lose. Fuck Savannah needing to go home. If Sophie S goes, there's a 3-person trio and Riz God has an idol. And you're going into top 6.
And y'all don't know that Sophie has the knowledge.
Y'all lost. If Sophie goes home here, if Sophie S goes home here, which she does, you are not even thinking about the fact that it's Rizzo, Savannah, and Sophie, and Rizzo has an idol. Now one of y'all are Christina or Steven are definitely going home now because he has an idol and it's top 6. Like, you didn't even think past the fact that you're mad at Sophie S. Girl, you deserve to lose. Truly. She deserves to lose. Steven deserves to lose. Christina deserves to lose. Sophie S deserves to lose. Sophie B deserves to lose. And she don't use that knowledge power advantage on Rizzo. The only person who deserves to win is Riz God or Savannah. And that's how I feel right now. Like, y'all are playing the fool. They've been around since merge, the biggest targets, and they still here, and nobody wants to vote for him. Get the fuck out of my face. It's getting to the point where someone in the chat was like, I mean, I'm kind of getting over it. It's like, it's interesting how they're making it to the end. But a part of me is like, every round that we keep going and going, it's kind of like, damn, the other people are just flops. It's like, y'all are just flopping and flopping and flopping and flopping. And at a point, I don't care to see you flop. Go home, Roger. But hey, that's that. So a boat pulls up. God damn, do I give a fuck? I don't. A boat pulls up. Steven ends up being the only one who wants to go on the boat for the journey. He goes on the journey. While he's on the journey, Sophie is telling everyone, little Sophie is telling everyone she wants Steven to go, but if Steven can't go, we need to do something else. And she pulls Big Sophie and is like, it's giving Savannah. And y'all know Big Sophie loved to tease us. Yeah, I mean, I'm willing to take out Savannah and Rizzo. I'm definitely down to do that with you. I'm going to work with you and I'm going to do it. And I think that's the best move. Honestly, if we work together.
Is this her voice?
That's her voice in my mind. I wasn't giving.
No, it's kind of giving.
Okay, low key. Like, but it's like, girl, you're just teasing us, please, because you could have voted Savannah off. You did it. You could have told us like you didn't do it. But hey,
I will say this round, it just simply wouldn't have worked because of Sage, and she had the knowledge that Sage was not doing it. So,
but I mean, go to Sophie, Steven, and Christina and say, "Girl, let's do it anyways." Like, I don't know, she didn't try. This thing. You're right, but I think also she just didn't want to. I think in the back of her mind, she didn't want to. If she wanted to,
I don't think she wanted to. Either.
If you wanted to, you could have at least tried to make. She didn't even try to make it happen. She was like, "Oh well, it got to be Sophie. Oh, it sucks." Like, I think she kind of just likes Savannah and Rizzo, specifically Savannah. So it's like, even though she knows this is what she should do strategically, I think something in her body is like not making her the one to, she doesn't want to be the one to do it. I think she wants it to just naturally happen and she'll vote with them. But it's top 7 and you're in a sticky predicament. You know, you're also in a bad position, same way, say, Steven and Christina is, because like I said, Riz God has an idol. His closest ally is Savannah. Every time Rizzo talks to the diary room, he says, Savannah's my closest ally. Savannah, 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 Savannah. He don't never say Sophie name. That's not good for you, Queen. But we move.
It's not good for you, sister.
It's just not.
So, I love her as a player in this game, though. I would love to see, like, if we get a new era second chances, I would love to see Sophie play again. Because she seems like a really scrappy player. I would just love to kind of honestly see her in a more minority position a little bit. Not to say they haven't been in the minority, they have been, but they've been in such a comfortable minority, which is so weird. I can't even explain it. But like maybe if she didn't have Savannah and Rizzo, what would she be doing? I think she would be bouncing around a little bit more. But
I agree.
Because like I think she's impressive in herself. It's just she's next to 2 giants in the game, really.
I agree. And she would need to like frame her game in the perfect way. It's like Michelle beating Aubrey. It's like you really have to sell it and make these personal one-on-one relationships with these people to where they feel like they need to. And it's like, I think Sophie has done a good social job, but I don't think she's done good enough to where it's like, this person knows how I'm playing the game. Because from my memory, the way Michelle Fitzgerald won is because she would like explain to the people individually why she should win. Everyone who talked in the jury when they rewatched the show, they were like, damn, okay, we should have voted Aubrey, but Michelle was explaining to us why she should win before we would go home and da-da-da-da. And it's like, it felt like she did more than what she really did. And I feel like Sophie isn't giving that perception to anyone. If I was here, I would be like, girl, what the fuck is the Sophie? No shade. It's not even no shade. Love her. And watching her game, hearing her diary rooms, I hear it. But if I'm on the island, it's just like Savannah and Rizzo's friend. And that's just no shade. That's how it would seem perception. And perception is reality. Same goes to Riz God. It's like, you got this idol, but baby, I don't give a fuck. Savannah got to go. It's like Savannah just needs to go just because of perception, which is so weird. It's like something I've never really seen in Survivor before. Like this blatantly, you know, I feel like it's so blatant how much its perception matters. So weird. How did you feel about the journey?
Didn't think, didn't care. Every time I see a journey, my phone picks up. I may go to the bathroom. I may eat a little something. I may smoke a little something. But is my eyes on the TV screen? Hell no. And it's so long.
It's so long.
Why is it so long?
And what gets me is they think they're eating, but I was like, they're not even eating this.
And
like
it's
they're
just
not
him
even
explaining his progress the whole time.
I was like, at least have it be 2 people competing to get there first. At least that would be interesting to a casual viewer. I feel like even a casual viewer would be bored by this. What's interesting about this? Or at least they could have asked him something personal in the diary room. The whole time in the diary room, he's like, I'm getting to this next one. Oh, this one's in the water. I'm just thinking about how I'm gonna get to the next one. Oh, I'm at the next one. I'm just thinking about how I'm gonna get back. Oh my God, I hope that buoy doesn't fall. Wait, I gotta get to the last one. Like, goddamn, like it's like a video game.
But I was just gonna say, it sounds like a damn video game.
Like what? They should have at least asked him, like, now that you're here alone, how do you feel about your chances? Or some, like, I don't even know. The diary room sucks. It just boo, 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 boo. Tomato. So that was that. Then we got to the immunity challenge. The immunity challenge was the stack the immunity letters up in a stack and then make sure it doesn't fall. Boom. We see it every season. Very cute challenge. Steven wins.
No, it had some like it
had something else to it. What was the other thing?
I think the fact that they have to go back and forth. No,
they always gotta do that. But what it was like something else. It was something else. I couldn't remember what it was because I didn't care. If I'm being honest. Chat, what was the element that they added to this one? Because there was like something at the base. They had to do something. Oh, it spins
now.
Doesn't it spin on Survivor Australia already? One of these shows it already spins. The spin doesn't gag me, Lee. Does that gag you?
The immunities, sometimes I'm not locked into them.
Oh, you like Mary Duda?
when the season is not that interesting, the immunities I don't care for as much. Like
Yeah.
there are certain seasons where it's like everything counts on the immunity. Like I need my fave to win this. I don't really care who goes home,
Yeah.
so the immunity is just a wash.
Literally, yeah. Well, Theodore says that in Survivor Australia they did spin. He thinks I could have swore they spun there because I remember seeing the spin and being like, this isn't anything revolutionary. But I think it's because Survivor Australia did it. But not only was this taken from Survivor Australia, the challenge where they had to do their legs, that was taken from Survivor. They took a few immunity challenges from Survivor Australia this season specifically. So it's like,
Ooh,
they're
they're
elevating.
biting.
Like they're elevating for the US fans, but for people who've seen Survivor Australia, this is stuff that's already been done, which is why I didn't even remember that they changed it because they've already done this. So
It's been done.
no shade. The fuck. So Steven wins
Girl,
immunity.
David got fired. I mean, JLP got fired. They just started stealing everything.
You know that thing where you work with a job and you can't reveal any of the information about the job until like 2 or 3 years or something like that? Like that thing. Clearly JLP didn't have that. He went and he told all they tea. He said, this is how they do that. And you know what, Jeff? He texted Jeff. He said, you were right. Fuck them bitches. As a matter of fact, take this. This is how they
get. So they cool.
He gave all the, they cool now. Now that JLP doesn't work for the ops. Huh.
Oh my God, y'all. People keep atting us because we're in they like YouTube and Spotify Wrapped. I just want to say real quick, if we in y'all Spotify, YouTube Wrapped, y'all so real for that. Y'all so real for that. Like we see y'all and we love y'all down. Okay. Like that is so cute. Like we just keep getting ads. And I'm just like,
that is so wonderful. Thank you guys. Thank
like
you everybody who's ever supported.
Top 3%. Like, come on, dedication, mama.
Yes. Shout out to the girls who support. We get up here and we just talk and we gag. We just two black friends from silly Philly bitches from the South. You know, like we don't even be doing nothing crazy. Like I'm just so appreciative of all the support. You know, we try our best to say things that mean things and feel things that mean things too. So it's like feeling y'all feel us, we feel each other, we good. You see how I didn't say shit for real? So it's also a reward. So when he wins immunity, he also chooses 2 people to go on reward with him. He chooses Riz God and Christina. When Riz God, Christina, and him go on reward, Riz God is like, y'all, we just voting Yellow Sophie. And they're like, yeah, we just voting Yellow Sophie. From there on, for the rest of the episode, it was simply just everyone's voting Yellow Sophie, which is why I don't even have many notes after that. It's simply just everyone is voting Yellow Sophie. Sophie wants it to be Savannah, but no one else agrees. Big Sophie don't agree. Sage don't agree because she's mad at Yellow Sophie. No one else agrees. I don't know why Christina and Steven didn't agree. I don't know why.
Christina and Steven just voting Sophie is crazy, girl. Y'all just here.
Yeah, because they don't even have the same energy that Sage, like Jawan, like that wasn't nothing to them. They should have voted Savannah with Yellow Sophie, and Steven should have used. Oh, I forgot the reward. What did Steven get? What the fuck was that? Oh, he got a block a vote. Steven should have used his block a vote this round, block one of their votes, and voted out Savannah or something. Like, do something. Damn, do something. Because now your block a vote barely fucking matters. Like, do something. But I guess that's his plan next week, is if next week it's him, Sage, and Christina, and it's only Sophie B, Riz God, and Savannah, I guess in his mind he could block a vote, but Rizzo has an idol.
Rizzo has an idol.
And Sophie has a knowledge of power. She's probably going to steal his block of vote. I think the real problem next round is going to be Sophie not choosing the right path. I think Sophie should pretty much just take out Savannah and Rizzo and take her luck with Steven, Christina, and Sage, and that's no shade. But I don't think she's going to do that. I think she's going to take his block of vote, and I think they're just going to take out Steven or Christina or whatever. And it's like, oh, okay, we move. But
yeah, I mean, I at this point, because it seems so inevitable, I'm like, I don't expect Savannah or Rizzo to go home.
Yeah,
I just don't. Like, you have to, like this week, Yellow Sophie going home, gagged. I actually was gagged.
Yeah.
When Rizzo said it, I remember on the phone with Pharaoh, I was like, would it be smart for them to take out Yellow Sophie now? Like, might as well. Yeah. And then Rizzo came on the screen. I want to make sure Yellow Sophie goes home tonight. I said, okay, yeah, we're doing something. Period. So I'm actually excited to see Yellow Sophie go home because I'm like, yes, switch it up, mama. Let's do it.
The thing is,
I would have to see it to believe it.
If Sage, Christina, and Steven were smarter, I don't even think it would be a good move to take out Yellow Sophie. I think it works because Sage, Christina, and Steven are so not good as players. And that's like not even no shade. They just simply aren't that good a player. Going into a 3-3 top 6, it's like that's not the ideal situation. But Yellow Sophie was turning on them because she's a bad player. Sage, Christina, and Steven are good players, so they're probably finna get played. Sophie B is so, no shade, loyal to them. It seems like she might not even go against them. Child, we'll see though. So that was that. Sophie gets voted out. It was kind of a cute tribal because Christina and Savannah had this moment where they're like admitting they don't like each other. What kills me about that is, where's the edit? Why don't we know Christina and Savannah have hated each other this? Christina literally says hate.
Like, what is this beef?
Where was that on the episode? They're so busy showing Savannah be mad at Jawan for taking her water bottle. It's like, where is this shit at? I'm confused. Like, where's the other intricate relationships? And we say this all the time. Y'all have an hour 30 minutes. There has to be other relationships you could show. Instead of us seeing Steven on the advantage playing a video game, we could have saw why Christina and Savannah have beef that we don't even know about. Hello? Where's their diaries about that beef? But they suck. Ooh, did you see Jawan? Did you see Jawan spit? Oh, that too. But he spins Savannah tea back on her. No shade.
What you mean?
You know how Savannah said, and I don't think this was his intention, but this is what happened. You know how Savannah on the episode was like, yeah, I'm just getting flashbacks of high school and da-da-da. She had that moment. Apparently in Jawan's exit interview, he was like, honestly, when I watched back at how much Savannah was bashing me in the diary room, I had a moment of a flashback of when I was in school. And I don't know if he was intentionally like splitting that shit, but it's like,
that's hilarious.
Oh, because you was kind of dogging this nigga out every motherfucking day, but okay. But yeah. GD Plasman says, I really wish they actually showed more relationships this season. Rizzo and Savannah being close allies sounds like a crazy dynamic, but they somehow don't even talk about each other. Exactly. We've
true.
Never seen them grow that relationship. How are they friends? Couldn't tell you.
Girl. Come on, editors. Maybe Survivor 50 gonna be better. You know, they're giving us 3-hour episodes weekly.
You're right.
A 3-hour season premiere.
It better be the season premiere. Sari better win individual immunity immediately when the show starts. Because why are we here for 3 hours? I had Sophie S. She's gone. Now all I have is Sage, V for Vendetta, and Sophie B. I'm using my knowledge of power on not the nigga with the idol. So I don't have any hope.
Let's give her time.
I'll give her time. I hope Sophie B can win and actually do a big move. But right now, it's looking at Riz God and Savannah. You ate. Oh. Steven and Christina, they might as well have X's over their face. No shade. Like, no shade.
And then we have our final two. Savannah and Rizzo. Rizzo and Savannah.
They might as well do a final two this season. No
Savannah, Rizzo, Riz God. Riz Vanna God. Riz Vanna God.
I like that. Let's rank the girls. Who went home? The girls. Sage, you can stay right down there. Made 4 bad moves in a row.
An emotional chop at that.
An emotional chop. Who the fuck is this? What's his name?
He went on a journey.
He went on a journey. He got a rare advantage.
Boo.
Mm-hmm. Chris Diva.
Kaya Asylum.
She said she broke the black people going home curse. Good for her. Child. Sophie.
Chop? I wouldn't say Chop. Put my sister in Child.
Okay.
Sophie S is not no Chop.
The other Sophie.
S. Clear skin Sophie.
Clear skin Sophie. The reason I immediately went to Chop is because you took out Jawan and went home by the people you flipped with. Embarrassing to me. But I think that's also Child. I'll give it to y'all. But we move. Oh, they was mad in the Tito said below Sage. I wasn't feeling it. Sophie B got to go down.
Mid, no shade.
Yeah, girl. Because you did all that talking.
You was teasing us a little too hard.
You was teasing too hard to not do nothing.
Teasing, mama.
Riz got, if you ask me, he's head mother, but the island says Savannah's head mother, so I kind of want to just keep her.
She can't go home. She's untouchable.
She's
You can put Rizzo
untouchable.
above her though.
I just feel like he's above her. Here we are.
It's above me now.
It's above me now. Here we are.
AJ said, guys, when are we doing Nicaragua Rewind? Did we do it this week? So Nicaragua Rewind was actually a flashback episode because they did that back in the day. So we said, we're not getting up here and talking to y'all. We can't do that because what we're going to do? No.
Talk about the flashback.
This is already a rewind.
This is the flashback.
Like, we're doing the flashback. You are the flashback. So we'll be back next week, hopefully with a surprise.
You better be back too. For some surprises. But
someone said I thought we finished the season. Brenda won. The fuck?
No, for real. The thing with that's kind of what happened with them. They was like, let's put a break right here because Brenda going home. We need a pause. We need a breather. No, what annoys me with those flashback episodes being so randomly placed is that I like keeping it consistent with the episode we're on for the actual Survivor season. So in my mind, I was like, I don't want to do 12 because we're on episode 11 of Survivor. So I want to do episode 11 of the 10. So I'm like, we should just wait and then do 12 and then do the final. Whatever. So we'll be back next week. I know that's right. Matter of fact, we can tell you what else we're doing next week. Because next week, we're also going to be talking The Amazing Race. Actually, tomorrow, we're going to be talking The Amazing Race. So get into that. We're almost at the finale for that. I think there's 2 more episodes. The challenge is on part 2 of the final. So get into that. I guess it's the last episode of the challenge. Girl, I wouldn't know. It's so many. Could keep going forever.
Yeah. You know,
Baddies USA
one,
still going
part
on.
1, part 2, part 3,
part
finales.
4. Reunion, part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4. Like, oh my God. Love Cabin is also still going on. Baddies is going on. That's the After Dark tease. If you want to hear me and Lee get raunchy and crazy more so than we already are, go ahead and listen to that. And of course, we're doing our Big Brother Canada rewind. If you've never seen Big Brother Canada, baby, it's even better than Big Brother US sometimes. So sometimes.
Always?
Sometimes. And this is one of the seasons that is some of those times. So I would suggest go ahead and watch it. We put the links to how you can watch it under the description of those videos. We've only done week 1 and week 2. It's only been 5 episodes. Binge those 5 episodes. Watch our recaps. Watch the links. Get into Big Brother Canada. Why wait? Why wait? It's your time to go now.
Where's it from?
Anyways, so yeah, that's from Cheetah Girls too.
Okay, it was so nostalgic. It was so nostalgic. I was like, where is that from?
That's Marisol.
So why wait?
So why wait? Ay, que so domingo.
Oh yeah, you gotta announce the reality rewind.
Oh, the reality rewind vote.
Get on your Zoom.
Pull it up, girl.
Yeah, because y'all the biggest one.
We got votes going on. Did I put it in the link? I didn't put it in the link in the description.
Put it in the link.
Let me put the link in the description right now, and then let me also put it up right now. Hold on.
Okay. BGC7, y'all, it's time. Don't forget exactly if I got Quan. You know the T.
Ooh, you know the T.
Oh my God, BGC7 is not winning league. You need to let it go. Need to let it go.
Who said that?
No. Girl, Samron, baby, I'm gonna get what I want. Okay. Benny says, thank you for another funny podcast. Hope you two have a good rest of your day. We will, Benny. We will. Someone earlier in the chat said that we had the number 1 on the YouTube Wrapped. I know that's right. The girls fuck with the Kingdom heavy. And the Kingdom fuck with y'all. Are y'all excited? Chat, are y'all excited? Did y'all see our post about our upcoming Royal Court members? Y'all finna get some new girls in the Kingdom. Are y'all excited?
It is going to be some new girls in the Kingdom. Okay, I have the thing. Let's pull it up. That was crazy. So make sure you get in your votes for Reality Rewind Season 4 candidates. We are taking the top 10 candidates to be in contention for our next Reality Rewind series. Throughout a Big Brother Canada Rewind, some of y'all might not have wanted to do that. Some of y'all might not have voted for that. Well, that's okay, because when you click the link that is in the description now, refresh your page after this, you will see this link where you can send in your vote for the candidate. Of course, read this little blurb, move forward, answer this little question, move forward, and it says, which past reality show do you nominate for Reality Rewind Season 4? Make sure you put the name of the show and the season of the show you want us to cover. And if it has one of the top votes, then it will be in the top 10 for our next Reality Rewind season.
Period. And I want to add something. Y'all, we already have BB Rewind. We already have Survivor Rewind, y'all. We have all the rewinds going on.
Oh.
Do not vote a Big Brother Survivor season. I was seeing some Survivor seasons getting voted.
Ooh.
We have Survivor Rewind. Okay. Ooh. You can vote multiple shows. Do not vote one show multiple times, but you can vote multiple shows. Okay. And that will be covered for our next season. Not this upcoming season, but next time. And we'll go into more detail about that.
So send your votes in, okay? Period. I will be spamming and raking. Girl, we will be filtering and removing. All right, y'all. Thanks for keeping it real with the motherfucking kingdom, honey. We out. Right?